Welcome to Prime Sports with me, Daniel Cranting, and the Minerals Commission will kick off their return to the Joy Sports Invitational Tournament with a tie against PWAC Natural Health. The competition, which is Ghana's biggest corporate sports event, will take place on Saturday, August 23 at the University of Ghana Stadium in Legon. It will start at 6:30 a.m. with a 5-kilometer walk inside the University of Ghana, stretching to the Baum Library and ending at the stadium with an aerobics session. This year's event is sponsored by the Minerals Commission, Aida Hub, Royal Sweet Limited, the Game Energy Drink, Yomi Yogurt, the Luckiest, and Promo World, and will feature 3 football matches starting at 8 a.m., which will host the multimedia group facing Heritage Christian University College, while Emigo Ghana will also take on their opponents in that particular game. A former Black Galaxy's head coach, Maxwell Kunedu, has been named the new head coach of the Black Satellites as Ghana's under-20 national team. He replaces Desmond Ofer, who previously led the side. Kunedu, and his long coaching career, has seen him manage several top-flight clubs in the Ghana Premier League, including stints with Asante Kotoko, 11 Wonders, Legon Cities, and most recently in Swatraman FC. He guided Kotoko to the Ghana Premier League title back in 2012 and won the President's Cup in 2019. He also won the Wafu Cup of Nations in 2017 with the Black Galaxies. Let's do some tennis news now in Ghana. Tennis Federation yesterday unveiled rising star Sisu Tomegah as the first beneficiary of its partnership with New York Square LLC. Tomegah, through this initiative, will enroll at the XS Tennis Academy in Chicago, where she will train under the guidance of renowned head coach Kamau, known for his coaching of Grand Slam champion Sloane Stephens. Joining us on Zoom to discuss this are Sisu Tomegah and Henry Boni-Kwashi, who's a board member of the Ghana Tennis Federation. Can you tell us more about this initiative and what it hopes to achieve, Henry?
And greetings to all your viewers. So this opportunity that has been granted to Sisu and her family is to encourage and to transition her from a successful junior player, which she has been, to becoming a professional player, an ATP star, and basically an African and a Ghanaian star. So the Federation in 2023 went on a drive looking for partners who can help us achieve this sustainable and consistent sponsorship at an elite facility where players will be groomed to transition. And when we take a look at our stock and we take a look at those we have at the moment, the juniors who have performed so well, there's no doubt in our mind that Sisu is the one who deserves this. Sisu's family has been very supportive. Her dad has been the pillar, and mom has been a chaperone to even the junior diamond rackets when they travel abroad. So it was just fitting that, when we look around, her performance and her ITF points clearly is testament to what she's been able to do in the past 6 to 8 years of her junior career. So we're so excited that we got this opportunity. It's actually for about six players, but it's starting with the flagship and our pace setter Sisu. So that's what we have at the moment. It's a transformational breakthrough sponsorship deal that we've been able to secure with our partner New York Square.
Sisu, let me come to you now. Now, how excited are you about this opportunity, especially to train with Kamau Murray?
Thank you very much for having me on here. I'm really excited with this whole journey I'm about to embark on. I feel like it's very, it's very new. This is the first time something like this is happening in Ghana, so I'm really excited that I'm one of their first picks to embark on this journey.
We covered you at the Africa Games. You've been competing in some high-profile competition. How are you hoping to use this opportunity to expand your game?
I'm just going to try my best to use this opportunity as much as possible. I've been so lucky to get sponsors So it's not like my family is going to have to strain their pockets to, make this work. So I'm really grateful to everyone who has come together to make this possible. So yeah, I'm going to use this to my full advantage and hope for the best.
Henry, let me come back to you. Sisu made a very important point about her family not having to strain their pockets. Tennis is seen as an affluent sport, a sport for the affluent. Does that make it kind of difficult to get talented young players into the sport from your end?
Yes, well, affluent, as they say, the smaller the ball, the higher the cost. So it certainly is not an easy, in pathway for tennis players because the equipment, the apparel, balls that you consume, and you have to replace them. It's not as easy as gathering 22 people to play one ball. So clearly, it's an individual sport as well.
Yeah.
So that put a lot of pressure on the families. But when we did our analysis and we did a serious introspect onto what we've been able to achieve in the past years of our sport, we clearly noticed that what is missing is the strong backing of the families. The early days of the Federers, the early days of the Djokovic, the early days of the Serena Williams and the Venus, you can clearly see that it's a family sport. One person out of the family pops up, but the whole family is strongly behind the person. You don't leave the person out. So this package is not only Sisu going to Chicago XS Academy to basically be tutored and coached by an elite Grand Slam coach who is the second black Grand Slam coach aside from Mr. Williams, Serena and Williams' dad, but she's also going with her mom. So this is a package it's more of like a family package. So we've thought deeply into this, and we want to make something that's worthwhile, something that's transformational. And like we said, our partners understood our vision. We explained everything to them. We showed them where we want to get to. And our quest is to get a top 200 player by 2028, 2030. So Sisu is the player, and we are very confident she's going to live up to the expectation. She's shown it when she was here, and we have no doubt that with the package that we have now and taking the burden of the parents after all the sacrifice they've done to bring her here, she's going to live up to it.
Yeah, like the way you ended that, but Sisu, let me come back to you. The expectation, obviously, a bit heavy on your shoulders. How would you deal with that pressure that comes with this responsibility or this opportunity that has been given
you? Obviously, there's a whole lot of pressure, but I'm going to just take it step by step. I feel like tennis itself, when you play matches or the sport itself has a lot of pressure behind it. I mean, once you have a match to play, it's a whole lot of pressure. Not only you like feeling that you are not prepared, or like there's just so many things that go through your head. So I feel like that will help me, I can learn some things from there, and that can help me to manage this whole situation.
Finally, with you, Henry, let's talk about the Ghana Tennis Federation. Just tell us what is on the horizon from now up until the end of the year for the Federation.
Thank you. So we are strengthening our partnership with a lot of our affiliates. Our program, Tennis in Schools, is being championed by PM Sports. And that is one thing I want to encourage a lot of the quote-unquote middle class, well-to-do families that encourage your kids to pick up sports, and preferably a racket sports, tennis, because the opportunities in there are a lot. The kids get opportunity when they are, because we dwell so much on education, having good academics. It's very important for us to make sure that these kids get the academics right. Sisu is a clear example. She's doing very well in school, and in addition to doing very well in school, she is also, winning on the court as well. So I'm going to encourage every family out there. Look, tennis is not as elite as it's assumed to be. It's a very good sport, and our program, People to Professional, helps the kids to pick whatever they are good at. You have an excellent talent, the talented kid will get a sponsorship to go through like Sisu is doing. If you have someone who's very good academically and eventually falls off the way of tennis, they can academically continue, get scholarships, either Ghana or in the US as well, or any other country that we have affiliations with. So this for us is the beginning of a whole new chapter of Ghana tennis, and we are so excited, and we want to encourage every family. Just reach out to the Ghana Tennis Federation. Just run a normal search in the search engine, and I'm sure you'll get almost every information you need. And we'll recommend you to a club that is near to you. Let your kids start enjoying, let them participate in this sport, and the benefits will be as what Mr. Tomegah and his family are enjoying today.
Thank you very much, Henry and Sisu. Henry Boni Kwashi, a board member of the Ghana Tennis Federation, and Sisu Tomegah, who's a professional Ghanaian tennis player. That's from DWR partner station in Berlin. And that's all for Prime Sports with me, Daniel Kranting. Thanks for your time.